Ever wonder how some people glide through chaos while everyone else is losing their minds? Deadlines are screaming, notifications won't stop, people want answers, and the pressure builds until you feel like you're about to explode. Most people don't break because life is too hard. They break because they react like everything is an emergency and they confuse stress with truth. The hunter doesn't. The hunter understands something simple. Control is not found in the storm, it's found in the center. If you've been trying to find that center, comment, hunter. The Stoics had a weapon forged for moments like this. Not a quote for the wall, a tool for the nervous system. 6 strategies to regain control in a time of chaos. And they work because they don't require perfect conditions. They require a standard. Here's the difference between the average mind and the hunter mind. The average mind waits for calm before it behaves wisely. The hunter behaves wisely until calm appears. 1. Focus on the present. The first technique is only 7 words long. Focus on the present. It sounds basic, it isn't. Grounding yourself in the here and now is how you stop mental spirals from hijacking you. Instead of teaching it abstractly, do it. The 5 senses sanity check. Set aside 1 minute. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what 5 things can you see right now? Really look. Texture, color, light. What 4 things can you touch? The chair, your clothing, the ground, your skin. What 3 things can you hear? A fan, traffic, a voice. What 2 things can you smell? And what 1 thing can you taste? Then take another deep breath. Most people feel calmer and more grounded instantly. Not because life changed, because your attention moved from the hurricane in your mind back to reality. This is how the hunter resets, fast, quietly, without drama. If you've ever needed a reset button, hit like if it's you. 2. The 5-second rule. But what if you don't have a full minute? What if someone confronts you, challenges you, questions you, and your first instinct is to fire back? The key to Stoic serenity might be only 5 seconds away. The problem isn't the chaos, it's your reaction to the chaos. Picture an email in all caps, exclamation points. Your blood pressure spikes. Fingers twitch, ready to send a reply that would feel good for 5 seconds and cost you for 5 days. That's your reactive brain hijacking the controls. Epictetus said it perfectly. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. The 5-second rule is how you find that space. Recognize the trigger, anger, frustration, anxiety. Then pause. Count backward from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those 5 seconds are not small. They are the gate between impulse and discipline. After the count, you ask, is reacting right now the best move? Maybe you respond calmly. Maybe you ask a clarifying question. Maybe you say nothing. The point isn't suppression. The point is choice. If you've ever reacted fast and regretted it, comment, hunter. 3. Radical acceptance. For short-term triggers, use the 5-second rule. For long-term stress, you need a deeper blade. Radical acceptance. Radical acceptance means accepting what you cannot change and focusing on what you can. Traffic jams, delayed flights, a bad review, a client you lost, a plan that collapses. You can rage at the universe and it won't listen. So we start with the cold truth. It is what it is. Then we ask the only useful question, what now? Acceptance doesn't mean you're helpless. It means you stop wasting energy on denial and redirect that energy into action. You can't control traffic, but you can notify the person you're meeting. You can't control delays, but you can control preparation, patience, and the next decision. A useful add-on here is the choice matrix. Things I control, things I can influence, things I have no control over. Most stress lives in box 3. Other people's opinions, the weather, the past. Trying to control box 3 is how people burn out. Hunters don't burn out from work. They burn out from pointless resistance. Hit like if you're done fighting reality. 4. Stoic time travel. Even when you accept a tough situation, it can still feel overwhelming. That's why the 4th technique exists. Stoic time travel. Look at your current struggle through the lens of impermanence. Close your eyes for a moment and fast forward. 1 month, 1 year, 5 years. Will this still be a catastrophe? Or will it be a chapter, a lesson, a blip? The Greek idea was simple. Everything flows. The bad times pass, the good times pass. Knowing that doesn't remove pain, but it shrinks panic. It stops your mind from treating a temporary storm like a permanent prison. If you needed to hear "this too shall pass" today, comment Hunter. 5. The art of non-attachment. Next is the art of non-attachment. Appreciation without dependence. We're taught to grip life tighter, cling to outcomes, cling to people, cling to certainty. But grip is often the source of suffering. The Stoic move is to appreciate deeply while staying internally free. Try the gratitude and detachment exercise. List 5 things you're grateful for: health, family, home, skills, a small, peaceful moment. Really feel gratitude. Then, one by one, mentally rehearse what it would be like to lose each of those things. Not to become morbid, to become sober. To remember that your inner stability cannot depend on perfect external conditions. The goal is not numbness, it's resilience. You don't stop loving, you stop turning love into fear. This is the hunter's quiet advantage. He can value things without being owned by them. Hit like if you want that kind of freedom. 6. Build Stoic mental armor. Finally, build Stoic mental armor. Life throws punches, deals fall through, relationships strain, bad news lands. The difference between those who thrive and those who crumble isn't whether they get hit. It's how they take the hit. You can't control what happens to you, but you control your response. So rehearse. Just like you would prepare for a presentation, prepare for life. Imagine setbacks. Feel the emotions that come with them. Disappointment, frustration, anger. Then sit with them instead of running. When the real event happens, you won't be blindsided. You've already faced it in the mind. You've built resistance. But the highest level is this: finding the benefit inside disaster. Did failure reveal a weakness in your system? Good, now you can correct it. Did conflict reveal a boundary problem? Good, now you can enforce it. Every hard moment contains information. The hunter doesn't waste pain. He turns pain into data. This is where I bring in trading, not as the whole story, but as a clean mirror. Trading is one of the fastest places to see whether you have Stoic armor or just Stoic vocabulary. Because the market does not comfort you, it reveals you. When volatility spikes, do you react? When a trade goes against you, do you spiral? When you miss an entry, do you chase? Or do you pause, accept, and execute the next correct move? The hunter doesn't need to win today to be stable. He needs to be stable so he can win when it matters. If that's your path, comment Hunter. Case study: when life forces you to slow down. Imagine you're recovering from an injury, months of limitation, frustration, dependency. This is where these tools become real. You ground yourself with the 5 senses check when your mind starts racing. You use the 5-second rule before you snap at someone. You accept what cannot be changed and focus on what can. Rehab, sleep, patience. You time travel and remember that this season will pass. You practice non-attachment so your happiness isn't chained to one outcome. You build mental armor by rehearsing hard moments before they arrive. This is not theory, this is training.